Let's start with exploring this the high top. Yeah, we got the high top. We got where's the you? Got it over there. Over there. Yeah, we got a few things. Let's see what we got over here first.
Long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You still with the Red Iron? It was just a year you were with them, right?
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? I'll tell you what. I still have my own contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Alright, this is right here is where you can create your own rooms. It costs money to do so, and you actually need certain items. Let's see, lyrium, silverite, see, dragon's blood, and not sure what that other one is. To create runes, this one required lyrium.
She's my sister.
Create your own
Of course
runes.
there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawk. I was talking about Gambler.
Maker, I hate you, dwarf.
And I didn't realize they were going to be talking before I clicked on that. My bad. Now, this one right here, this just says Sebastian. Now, Sebastian is going to be one of our companions.
Absolutely. See you
And I don't know if they purposely named him after Sebastian from The Little Mermaid, but it's a good name. It's a good name.
Good day to you.
Sebastian, stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Now, I believe Sebastian does come with one of the DLCs. At least I believe he does, because Sebastian, when I played this before I got the DLCs, he wasn't here. He wasn't in the game. So my guess he came with one of the DLCs. I'm not sure which one though. And this is where you can find Sebastian. He hangs out in the Chantry. Now, I don't know if you find him. You don't find him until later. Or you can find him now.
Not interested.
I'm a professional young brother. Trust me, the center of attention is the worst place to be.
When things go wrong, they always do.
That's where all the fingers point. Look at any kingdom in Thedas. You've got people who warm thrones, and people nobody sees who do the real work.
Well, my sister is a queen in this scenario. Perfect.
Point, missing it. Oh well.
You guys talking about me behind my back? Oh yeah, you guys don't really care about the codexes. Anyway, he's obviously not in here right now because he just had a disagreement with the Grand Clerk. So yeah, he's not gonna be in here. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to get swarmed with a lot of side quests, a lot of stuff to do. And before we head off to the expedition, we have to get all the side stuff done. We got to get all those quests done because after the expedition, it moves forward in the game, and you won't be able to do them. So. We want to get this stuff done first before we go off to the expedition.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Aveline! Hello, Hawk. That's it? What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch. You know I don't like it when you have people watch me. Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time. A person in your position seems like they might learn some profitable things. You know better than to ask that. One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it. It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work. The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothar. That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything. It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that. You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option. Seems like Kirkwall suits you. It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want. Are you? If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself. It's been a year settling in. Are you all right? You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business. This must be a very different pace from serving King Cain. I love that life, but there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a tick, your brother. All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing? My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not. I'm no guard, Emily. There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right? Do you have a name or anything else to go on? Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan. You've been nosing around outside your commission. I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing and when people arrange escape routes. Seems like you want to share this with your fellow guards. I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts and someone else will lead a patrol. And there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering. All right, Evelyn. I'll play guard for you. I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the guard.
I suppose that's true.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
I have 14 different reports. He writes by the end of the day. Please, I need some quiet.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Yeah, I've actually been playing this game recently. Because I did promise you guys that I'd play this game, and I meant what I said.
You win, Sabra.
Now, this guy right here, he's a rogue type, so he can unlock stuff, but standard locks he cannot unlock, apparently. That's beyond his capability.
The office of the Viscount is not open to the public, especially recent arrivals not actually part.
Alright, this is the world map that you saw earlier. But this right here, this is the different places during the day. But then you have stuff you can do at night as well. And this is within the city limits. And then you go out again. You got this place where the deadest camp is. That's the deadest camp. That's where the ambush site is going to take place, and that is another thing. Okay. So yeah, right now I'm actually going to go to here, this location, just to show you guys this location. This is a special location. I was able to go here before I got the DLC, so this is not DLC related. Okay. I don't know what this place is. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what this place is. But I do believe. I got some things here that are no use to me. I might put that on. You can also buy stuff too. Let's see. We got some weapons. Ooh, that's a good stuff. I can't afford it, but it's a good stuff. Now the armor only goes to the main character. See, it only goes to the main character. You can't get armor. You can get jewelry and weapons for your companions, but you can't buy armor. The armor they're wearing is the armor that they're with the whole time. Relics. Oh, these are recipes. Okay, no matter. Recipes. Crafting recipes. These are potions. And you can pick up some stuff here. Some items I just picked up. Okay, that's for dual wielding. I don't dual wield because I'm a mage. And this, I believe, this is like armor for like a rogue. This is roguish type armor. And also the chest piece and the pants don't come separately. Apparently they come with one piece in this game. One piece. And this thing right here is you could actually use it to change your character's appearance every while. And you can also change the picture in the corner. And it doesn't cost anything. So this is a nice little place where you can change your appearance. Anyway, I'm actually going to go to Lowtown. Next.
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the Guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
My. If it isn't Hawk. Still up to old tricks, Elegant. Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still working for that brutish thug, Mirren. Things have been going well since then. Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I supplied the Red Iron with potions. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Alright, this is where you can make potions. potion recipes like for health, magic, stamina, stuff like that. She gave us a recipe for health, but unfortunately we cannot play it. I mean, we can't make it because we do not have the ingredients needed.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartram can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
I fought Darkspawn, but I've never been to the deep roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight Darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
Not at the moment. Bartram had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition, we'll know where to go.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Misere, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Great Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work. Why would it start with Ferelden? What did it? Did you open up my application?
I can't make you a card card.
Just to let you guys know, the Grey Warden we speak of is the one of the Grey Wardens from Dragon Age Origins: The Awakening. Anyway, this is our house, at least for now. We did get another house later on.
Hard to believe that you thought nothing.
My mother was pretty steep when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Now in here, in this room, is the two DLCs, Legacy and Mark of the Mark of the Assassins. No, I have decided which one we're going to do first, but we are going to do them. And this just a bunch of weapons and armor and some jewelry. This is, well, like I explained before, the weapons you can give to your companions. Okay, you can give those to your companions. You can't give the jewel. Not well. You can give the jewelry. The jewelry actually specifically has their names on it. You just can't give them the armor. You can't. Those are specifically just for the player. The armor pieces. So I will be keeping the weapons and the jewelry distribute to my companions, but the armor I most likely will sell, except for this armor, the armor that the mage armor. because the mage armor is, because I'm a mage, so I'm gonna need it. So, let's see here. The only thing I can wear right now is this or this. I'm gonna go with the other one. So I'll sell that one, and the rest of this stuff I cannot use yet, so it's gonna have to wait. I will put that in my stash in the meantime. These, we do get another mage. We get 2 mage companions, so I can take one for my own, and I can give the other one to a mage companion. So these can't use yet. They're all mage related. You see, they're all mage. And then this is this one, it says it has specifically the companions' names. But this one, this one I can use. This one is for me. I have to be level 5 to use it. Okay. So I'm gonna drop off what I did not acquire into my my stash here. Except for that. I should be getting I don't know what level am I at right now? What level? I'm a level 4. Okay, so 7, 6, 6, 9, 7. So let's go with the ones that are level 6 and level 6. Equip those. I just have them in my bag. We level 5 for that. Okay, cool. Actually, you know, I should just go ahead and stash these in here, just for now, because I'm gonna need to make room for all this stuff, so that way I just kind of covered up. No, I just got a point. That's all. Because they're object points from that thing. Anyway, so I could pick up this stuff. What I'm going to do, however, is to 200. Let me see, level 17. So store that. I'm not storing this stuff, I'm selling this stuff. This is for Carter. Carter. We don't have anyone named Fenris. Got her. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Which one should we use? Which is better? Sword or the hammer? Oh, the sword, definitely. The sword does 21 damage. So we'll go with the sword. Let's sell the hammer. inventory full. Okay. Well, we don't need these bows just yet. What's the better? The bow is saved. That one's better, so I'll store that one. I'll sell that one. And this is a dual wielder. This one got more stuff, so store that one. We'll sell that one. That in there. That in there. And we actually have here with us. Okay. There's a little running back and forth things. Kind of annoying. Let's see here. That one. Let's sell these three. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna go do that. So these items real quick. It's just taking up space. Oh, I'm gonna keep the sword. I'm gonna sell the hammer. Let's see which one's better. That one's better. So we sell that. Oh, this one's got a health boost. So yeah, we'll sell that one. We'll sell all these. Because there's no use having it around if I'm not gonna actually get them. Because those are class specific. So why have them when I'm a mage? Yeah, it just makes sense. So if you get the packs, the warrior packs, the mage packs, and stuff like that, make sure you stick with the class you have.
Gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
Now the dwarf friend, we cannot give him. We can give him jewelry, but we can't give him a weapon. He won't. He just sticks with his crossbow.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields. Come on. Let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball.
He just needs to get out more, don't you, boy?
He's part of the family. I wouldn't want to lose him.
Take it. I'm sick of what's his name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, Amabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
It is easy to remember, but it's not. That's not his name, you dimback. Anyway, before we leave, we got this right here, the list of the letters that we get, people asking for help.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gambling can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favourite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read. It went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them? The Amels have been a noble family, Colonel, since Garahel drove out the Fourth Light. We've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most. Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leander to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gambler? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother. Some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels. A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, sister. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up. I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
I just remembered that during that conversation, that there is actually another person, another companion that we get later on that uses a two-handed weapon. So maybe I shouldn't have sold that hammer. Oh well, I don't and get it back. Because the sword is at level 17. The other two-headed sword. So I can't use it until level 17.
I don't like some of the people you've been associating with, Carver.
Talk to my sister. She's the one in charge.
Maybe. But I know you'll get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
Nope. It disappeared. Oh well. I can't get it back. Oh well. Also, well, maybe when that other character reaches level 17 or something like that, I don't. Maybe I'll give it back to sword. But anyway, we have a Grey Warden to go fight.